It says danger. I wouldn't go in there.
Holy shit.
Turn the light off!
Oh my God. This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we explore Bobby Mackey's music world, which is seemingly a normal Kentucky bar, but many believe it's actually a portal to hell. As many of you know, or as many of you who watch this show know, I hate demons and I will only do one per season. So this is my sacrifice for this season.
I didn't know that was your rule.
It's my one rule.
Oh, thanks for breaking it.
Would it have killed them to make this any closer to the city? Does it have to be on the side of a weird, creepy road?
We'd all like to live in the big fancy city.
You know what I meant. And the worst part is, I don't even have my holy water. I went to 8 churches today to try and get some holy water, and I could not get one bit of holy water. So now I'm going into a demon hole with no holy water. What? Bobby Mackey's, the most haunted nightclub in America. They're certainly not hiding from it anymore. At least the sign's in nice, fun font.
It's like Cheers with Demons.
I'll open the door for you, you walk in first. How about that?
We do this every time, and you throw it down like it's a challenge. But, okay.
God, the creak. Oh, that's pleasant.
It's got a girls' night out.
No, not that. Warning to our patrons, this establishment is reported to be haunted. Management is not responsible and cannot be held liable for any actions of any ghosts/spirits on these premises. Obviously enough weird stuff has happened here to necessitate a sign like that. You're not a little alarmed? Look at all these cool little newspaper clippings too. Oh, fuck me. Well, we're in.
Spooky, huh?
Let's just sit down and then I'll tell you the history of this place.
Okay.
Aside from housing a supposed portal to hell, Bobby Mackey's also has plenty of rich history that lends itself to spiritual hauntings.
I was locking up after a tour, which happened to be pretty quiet that whole evening, and just all of a sudden I started hearing what sounded like all of the windows and doors were just shaking violently, and you could actually feel them, shaking through, the walls, the floors were shaking. It was pretty creepy, and so I just stuck my head out the door, and no one was there.
Originally, Bobby Mackey's music world was believed to be built as a slaughterhouse and meatpacking plant in the 1850s. The building would go through many incarnations, including a hotel in the 1920s, a country club in the 1930s, and a club and casino called the Latin Quarter throughout the 1930s and the 1950s. The club was actually run by a Cleveland gang syndicate and was reportedly heavily involved in the mob. It's unclear how many undocumented deaths and crimes may have occurred during these mob times. The room that is now the men's bathroom used to be an office in the casino that may have had darker implications. This used to be an office back in the day. Apparently, there was a trap door in here that leads directly to the portal to hell downstairs.
Yikes.
And they would drop bodies down that.
Nowadays, they drop something else in here.
Nowadays, only deuces. There is also a safe room that used to house the casino money. All right, so right now we're gonna go into the what the fuck.
What?
My eyes must be playing tricks with me. You're not gonna believe me if I tell you, so why I even tell you? But pretty much, I thought I saw something pass by the...
You're sure it wasn't just
Maybe it was
bars there?
Maybe it was the light moving. Right now we are in the safe room from back in the old casino mafia days.
Mob guys, thought you were tough guys. Thought you were big tough guys with your guns and your threatening and your cursing. Why don't you come in here and give us the business, huh? Why don't you punch me in the face, maybe smack me around a little? What are you, a wussy?
All right, we're gonna be quiet for 1 minute. You have 1 minute. Right, ready, and now. Oh, fuck, you scared the shit out of me. Oh my God.
There's a disco ball on the ceiling.
I just got startled by a disco ball. The casino was closed in 1961 by local sheriffs cracking down on organized crime. Now that we've established the general history, let's go over some of the history and legend that haunts Bobby Mackey's. Reportedly, in the 1940s, a pregnant woman named Johanna killed herself after her lover was murdered. Johanna may have been the daughter of one of the gangster casino owners, and reportedly was also a dancer at the club formerly housed in Bobby Mackey's. The story goes that her father had her lover, said to be named Robert Randall, killed. Eerily, Bobby, which is the first name of the bar's current owner, is actually a nickname. Bobby Mackey's full name is Robert Randall Mackey, leading some to believe that Johanna thinks Bobby Mackey is her former lover, Robert Randall.
She knows he's dead, though.
It's a ghost. She doesn't even know she's dead.
The ghost looks at him and doesn't realize it's a different person?
Maybe they can't, they don't see things that way. Maybe they just like hear the name Robert Randall. Like, I don't know how it works, okay?
Do you think he's like
this is a theory.
Do you think he's like taken his license out before and the ghost was looking at it, but his thumb was covering his last name and she was like, Robert Randall, that must be my lover.
Maybe.
I imagine most people walk in here and say, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
So why is she confusing him with Robert Randall?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
She doesn't seem like a very intelligent ghost.
Jesus Christ, you always have to insult the ghosts of the place we're at.
After her lover Robert was reportedly killed by her father, it said that Johanna poisoned and killed her father before poisoning herself in one of the dressing rooms at Bobby Mackey's.
So the roses are for her?
The roses are meant for Johanna. I'm guessing for people who come in here and investigate. All right, I'm gonna sit down.
Johanna, are you here? What about the demons?
Jesus Christ.
Are they here? Ryan's not scared of you either.
Nope, that's not true. Oh, you keep tricking me into fucking talking to them, you dickhead.
It's worth mentioning that I could find no record of this specific Johanna, though there is apparently a death certificate of a woman named Johanna who died in Bobby Mackey's due to poisoning. Another interesting area in the bar is the former kitchen, where Bobby Mackey's first caretaker, Carl Lawson, had an exorcism performed on him.
What's so funny about
In the
that?
kitchen?
Yeah, I find that a strange place to get exercise as well.
Was it like an emergency?
Like a house call emergency? Like, you
Yeah,
need to come down here quick. He was eating a bagel in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And he just fell down. I don't know what's happening. No, that didn't happen that way. I don't know why they did it there.
Lawson claims that he became demonically possessed during his stay at Bobby Mackey's. As caretaker, Carl Lawson actually lived in the apartment located above the bar, where he reportedly had experiences with many entities.
Right now, we're looking for the entrance to Carl's apartment. There's stairs that lead up to where he used to live up there. And one might think that's where he got possessed. Holy shit.
Oof, tight squeeze.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh boy. A little freaked out now.
Very poor cable management.
Oh boy. And the sign up front says, go away.
Carl is a bit of a curmudgeon. Oh, gross.
Oh, Jesus Christ. God, I don't like the way this room, maybe it's because it's just awful looking. I hate the way
It's old.
I feel in it.
Like pretty much everywhere we go, it's old and gross.
And it certainly looks like a room where you would lose your mind. I'll give him that. What the fuck?
What?
You come over here and you open this.
What?
It says danger, do not enter, keep out.
Well, why would we go in there?
Because, well, I mean, naturally you got it.
No. If it says danger.
Well, oh, shit.
What?
That fucking door just moved. Why was it pinning the door shut?
I don't know. It says danger. I wouldn't go in there. It's a ghost hole. Whoa, they got Peter Frampton tapes in here. And Springsteen. Oh.
Oh, now you go in.
Let's examine one last bit of dark history. On January 31st, 1895, 20-year-old Pearl Bryan was brutally murdered by her boyfriend Scott Jackson and his friend Alonzo Walling. Pearl had been 5 months pregnant at the time of her death. Jackson and Walling were both dental students at the time, and legend has it that they felt their medical knowledge was sufficient enough to perform an abortion. If that was the case, then obviously things went horribly wrong, and they eventually decapitated Pearl in an attempt to conceal the body's identity.
What? What were they trying to do? How do you go that wrong?
No one's like fooling around with the tools down by like the pelvic area and then like slips, oh shit, there goes my scalpel, oh, chopped her head off. That's not how it works.
I accidentally lopped it. A little too much off the top on this one. I'm gonna be a little leery next time I go into the dentist and they put me under.
My dad's a dentist.
What?
Yeah.
Has he ever cut anybody's head off?
Not that I know of. I mean, I'm 99.9% sure he's never cut anyone's head off in his time as a dentist.
That's concerning that there's that tiny margin of error.
That implies that maybe he may have before he was a dentist. I don't know about that time.
Are you ever eating?
I've only known him as the dentist.
Have you ever eaten dinner with him and he just kind of stares at the wall for a second and you wonder like...
And there's like a slight glint on the knife.
Yeah.
And then like just...
Is he thinking about that time you accidentally cut someone's head off?
Though, some believe this wasn't an accident, and Jackson and Walling intended to murder Pearl the entire time. Either way, Jackson and Walling were hung from the same scaffold at the same time, claiming innocence until the end, despite the piles of evidence against them. Legend says that Alonzo Walling threatened that he would come back and haunt the area after he died. Some believe he may have kept his word.
That's the weirdest thing to do. Before you die, just be like, I'm gonna haunt you!
It means nothing to you at the time, but
Yeah.
if it gets, other people all like crazy, then why not?
Yeah. I'm gonna make creaks!
No, not that specific. You're getting too specific now.
Oh, you gotta be.
You need to get more general.
Because then
with your
every time they
threats.
hear a creak, they'll think, that's Shane. I shouldn't have killed him. Anytime you get uneasy, that's me.
Horrifically, the head of Pearl was never found, and the two never revealed where they put it. Legend has it that they threw the head down the well in Bobby Mackey's basement.
Fuck me. Holy shit. Oh no. That's Carl's old workroom. Look at the holes. There's bullet holes in this door.
Huh? Whoa! That's the real deal, baby.
But a history of death and violence isn't the only thing that brings this basement to life. Around the 1890s, the building that would become Bobby Mackey's closed its doors as a slaughterhouse. After it closed, it's been said that Bobby Mackey's, and the basement in particular, became a site where occultists performed rituals. And when combined with the dark mob history, there's no telling what dark entities could reside in the basement. In fact, located in the basement, there's even a cage that functioned as a makeshift prison during mob times.
So we've got the spooky
Jesus Christ.
jail cell here. Oh, you're gonna make me sit in the shitty chair?
Put the light right there.
We'll start with it on and see if it turns off. Now what? Now what, Ryan?
Shut up, Shane.
Demon, turn it on if you're planning to do us harm tonight.
It only happens right away when there's something actually doing something to it.
Turn it on if you want to hurt us.
Fucking shit! God! Why do you keep asking questions like that? What's wrong with you? Do you want to fucking die?
It's just a coincidence.
The reason why Shane thinks the flashlight is BS is because a mag light, when turned to the point between on and off, will actually flicker on and off at random due to the heating and cooling of the reflector inside. This is scientifically true. However, the light can also turn on and off due to the slightest physical touch, perhaps like the touch of a spirit. And that's where it gets paranormal for me, when the light turns on and off, consistently on command over a period of time, like in the Sally house, and maybe like we're seeing in the portal to hell.
Turn it off if if you want to follow Ryan Bergara home.
Why would you ask it that?
He lives in Los Angeles.
Even
but
if this is, why would you even take the chance?
you're gonna have a hard time getting on the plane. Demons!
Fucking, I'm not,
Turn the light off!
fucking shut up.
Demons!
What is,
You're not trying hard enough!
oh my God.
Plunge us into darkness, demons!
What is wrong with you?
Demons!
Oh my God. You have a death wish.
Demons, you cowards!
You have a death wish.
Turn the light off. No, it's a bunch of baloney, man. Can we check out some other rooms here?
The center of this dark energy is undoubtedly located in the well room, a room occultists used to discard remains of the small animals sacrificed during the occult ceremonies. Some believe that Scott Jackson, the murderer of Pearl Bryan, was a member of this occult, and that he tossed Pearl's dismembered head down the well in the basement at Bobby Mackey's as part of a satanic ritual. Many people believe this well is a portal to hell, a portal that opened the door for the other unnamed demonic entities that roam the basement in Bobby Mackey's. There's accounts of growls, dizziness, and physical assaults.
All right, so this is, inside this door is the well room. That's the portal to hell in there. So we're gonna do 2 minutes each alone in there.
Uh-huh.
I wanna be able to be pulled out as soon as something happens, so I'm just gonna tie this around me. They used to do this in the Old Testament. I'm gonna tie this around my waist, and you're gonna hold the other end, and if I knock on this, or if I can't breathe because something's choking me in there, if I pull on this rope, you pull me the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Ah, fucking Christ. Oh, please. Please. I'm not gonna talk to anything in here. I don't want to do anything. Oh my God.
We got some rope. Ryan, you okay in there?
I'm fine, I'm just walking around. It's okay, you're gonna be okay, Ryan. You're gonna be okay.
Ryan, would you be quiet?
I'm gonna be quiet now.
We got 2 minutes.
2 minutes? I thought we already did the 2 minutes.
No, I'm saying we just finished.
Oh, I'm good? Can I come out?
You're good, you can come out. Was it scary?
Yeah, it was fucking scary.
Okay, I feel safe. Going into the demon hole.
You're on your own.
All right. Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy. I'm standing near your hole, and it's very dark. And frankly, I don't believe in you, so I feel like I'm writing a letter to Santa Claus right now. But my friend Ryan does believe in you, so maybe you are real. He's I wouldn't say logical person, but smart. I guess I'll be quiet now, and if you want to pick me up or scratch me or slam me into the ceiling, now would be the best opportunity for that. Understand, I do have a rope here, so, you know. All right, maintaining silence now. Do try to kill me.
You trying to fuck with me?
Yeah. No demons in there. This place is cleared. All right. It's been fun, Bobby Mackey.
Let's get the fuck out of here. All right, we did it.
We
Goodbye, demon.
Goodbye, demon.
I'm now acknowledging you because I'm leaving.
This is the only time Ryan has courage.
This is
when
the
he's
only
running
time I feel
away.
confident when I'm walking out the door. So goodbye forever. You'll never see this mug again.
The happiest that you ever are is when we're leaving.
Yeah, because all the joy comes back in my body.
Many investigators have ended their nights early due to not being able to handle the forces that reside in the basement. Nobody can say for sure if Bobby Mackey's is haunted, but just going off the countless accounts of paranormal and even dangerous activity, it's not a stretch to say that there may be something supernatural at Bobby Mackey's. But whether or not Bobby Mackey's is definitively haunted will remain unsolved.
The first time that light turned on, I was pretty scared. Maybe there was something in there, I just wanted to get out. So I'm happy we're done.
You escaped the clutches of yet another demon.
By the way, you are a psychopath for saying the things you were saying to it in there.
Demons aren't real, so that's why I tend to be so flip with them.
Or one of them's gonna follow me home. So
Well, the only way to really provoke them is to provoke them, right?
You don't need to provide a home address.
All I said was Los Angeles. You know how many people live in Los Angeles? That demon's never gonna find you.
There's only one Ryan Bergara in Los Angeles. You know
Is that
right?
true?
Yes, it's true. There's only 2 in the world.
Whoa, have you met the other one?
He's in the Philippines.
You gotta kill him.